Good afternoon, children. Today I will revise the entire chapter 3. As you already know, we have very less to cover in our portion. Okay, just question answers have to be done, and many days are left. So I'll just revise chapter 3. Let us go into this flashback section and find out what we have learned. Tables are used to organize and present data in a neat and an ordered way. So we discussed how tables, why you have got timetable. You've got timetable so that you can know which day, which period, what subject is there very quickly, rather than writing down paragraph wise. On Monday, first period we are having this. On Monday, second period we are having this. Even this timetable you see, which you all are given, the new timetable which you all are given, that is also that is also in the table form. That is also in a tabular form. I'll just open it for you all. Okay. This table is also this timetable is also in the tabular form, just so that you all can see. So all of you have got this timetable with you all. Okay, so this is also in tabular form. This is the rows, the columns. Okay, my subjects are marked with say this red highlighter. Okay, so revised class routine 5 to 8. Next, you can insert and delete a row or column in a table. You can insert and delete a row or column in a table. So we can insert and delete both a row and a column. Let us just quickly see how. I'll just insert a table. Okay, this is good enough. I want to insert a row here. Okay, I want to insert a row here. I will go to this layout tab. In layout tab, you see insert above or insert below. If I press insert above, one row above will be inserted. If I press insert below, one row below will be inserted. Okay. Similarly, if you want to insert column, you can insert left one column, or if you come here, you can insert right one column. This is the way we insert rows and columns. We have done these two. Next is you can change the row height and column width in a table. You can change the row height and column width in a table. Many ways are there. Okay, changing the row height, column width from the table properties dialog box. Okay, from the table properties dialog box also you can do, or simply what I think is best is doing this. Just move double-sided arrow comes, and the row height also you can increase or decrease. So this is the minimum height. Okay, supposing I increase it. Okay, you can increase or decrease the row height also using the double-headed arrow. Double-headed arrow will come here, okay, like this for rows, and will appear like this for columns. Okay, if you can figure, so the arrow will not. Next, we have done this. To merge cells means to combine two or more cells into one cell. To merge cell means to combine. So merge means combine. Just remember merge, combine. Okay. Split, divide. Okay. Merge, combine, split, divide. This merge will be many to one and split will be one to many. Let us quickly see. Something I want to merge these two. I want to merge these two. I select these two and then I go to this layout tab, and in layout tab I click on this merge cell. So see, these two cells became one. Supposing this cell I want to split into four cells. So split cells, I will split it into four cells means two columns and two. Press OK. See, it has split. Okay, so this is called merging and splitting. We have done this also. Splitting also. Next, what we have, you can increase or decrease the size of a table. So increasing or decreasing the size of the table is also very easy. One of the method is to use the resize handle. Okay, this resize handle you can use to make it big or make it small. See, I make it big very easily, or I make it small. Or individually going to the table properties, that is also possible. We have touched this. Last one, you can enhance the appearance of a table by applying borders and shading. Enhance the appearance of a table by applying borders and shading. So You select the table, okay, which you want to apply borders and shading, and then you go to the design layout. In design layout, so many already so many styles are there. Okay, you choose any, that style will come. If you want to choose any style, or if you want individually, you can change the border style here. Okay, make it double type. Okay, so like this. These all effects are there, this section. Okay, but you will have to go to the design layout. Okay, to go to the design layout. Sorry, to go to the design layout. So we have also covered this. So now I hope I'm able to just go through, okay, have a flashback of what we learned very quickly and in very short time. Okay, and next class we'll be discussing the question answer. Today there will be no worksheet, okay, because uh, we have done enough worksheets in this chapter, and next class we'll be having the question. So thank you.